Caution. Content's hot. You get to give me all you got. Caution. Content's hot. You get to give me all you got. Caution.
So this is the first time I'm doing this with the GoPro on the bike. You know, I got up early, I put a little mic thing on the GoPro, a little blocker. But anyway, I saw an ambulance going down the street and I figured I'd follow it, and don't know really where I'm going at this point. I don't know how far I'm going to follow it. What I like here is these cars pass me, and since I'm on an electric bike now, I can kind of keep up with them for a little bit. I can't drive too fast, but it's kind of nice to have that extra power. So I'm following the ambulance, I hear the ambulance, I'm going down the street. I think, well, I don't need to get involved because it could be a shooting. So I'm going down the street. This is North Avenue, and the mic thing works okay, but you can't hear my voice. I'm going to try it without that, but then you'll have wind block noise. It's beautiful. I'm just explaining how the neighborhood over to the right here it's okay until it's not okay. And there's been some things that come on here, but it's a beautiful morning. Coming down North Avenue, July 4th. Just hanging up, coming up onto Wells. I think I'm going to take a right onto Wells. Because, you know, see what's out in the morning. There's a bakery over there. I'm not going to go to the bakery, but I know that it's there. So, coming down here, they got the McDonald's. Somebody cruises by here on the Divvy bike. He's got an electric Divvy bike. Everybody's got these electric Divvy bikes now. But my bike is much faster. So I'm riding behind this dude for a while. Nothing's open. There's Zannie's on the side. I guess their comedy club's open again. Not too much litter on the street. Sometimes you'll find a lot of litter. But this is the summertime place to come, right down here on Wells. I don't come down here, but there's a lot of people that do. So I'm cruising up here. My buddy, you'll see, Eric used to live over here on Division Street. So I figured, well, let me just cruise down at least that far. I'm not trying to catch up with the Divvy bike guy. I mean, I could. I find that's kind of fun and exciting to do these days. So, Old Italian restaurant there on the side. And here's Old Town. This is where the Chicago fire stopped, right here. This is as far as it got. And I know that because there's a plaque. And the bike store's on the side. So anyway, this is Division Street. This is the street that Eric used to live on. And lo and behold, looky here. A cop car with a fire engine. And you can't really, you know, when you come upon a shooting, usually you see the you know, the things out on the street. I think this shooting happened in the apartment up there. But right down here is where Eric used to live, on Division Street. And it gets pretty, it's interesting. But he used to live right there on the corner. And I think there's a ghost story in one of these tattoo parlors. I don't know. It was on one of them shows I saw. Alright, so I don't want to interfere with the police. I guess I could go up there and say, hey, what's going on? And
never know.
Be that person. I think I'm talking about
first thing in the morning. I know, it's kind of crazy. And the cops hadn't even arrived yet. So it's brand new, it's fresh. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's just a random shooting or something.
I was explaining, he got up early one morning. I saw somebody that just jumped out of a building. It's the first thing in the morning. That was downtown. So off I go. Just, you know, want to be that person. That's a brand new Aldi's. It's nothing, hasn't been there before. Cheap food for the masses. no food desert here. So I guess it's in that building. And there was blood on the street. And you'll see, I don't think you'll see it in this video. But the lady around the corner, I just said there was blood. I think that fire truck went over it. Maybe there was a shooting out in the street. I don't know. I didn't see the things. I don't know how they do it. I mean, it's still kind of fresh. Maybe, who knows? Actually, that's a kind of a nice apartment building. So, anyway, I'm never going to find out. I don't want to ask the cops what's going on because that's, you know, it's not what I do. Coming down Wells here, going towards downtown and Walter Payton. This is a brand new apartment complex that they put in here, and I always like kind of coming through here. I've never actually, well, I've come down here before. I don't think I've actually rode my bike in the back. And these are really cool apartments here on the left. I don't know if I'd want to live downstairs. You know, there'd just be too many people walking by. Shiba Inu dogs. And beautiful park right here. So, I remember when they tore down the building. I think there used to be a pool down here or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna let these people pass because I don't want to be a dick on the sidewalk guy. You know, on your left. So I just let people pass. I'm being a good citizen. And then there's a girl with the red hair. Up early. On her way from somewhere or to somewhere. I said good morning to her. Morning. And she like kind of side-eyed me. Okay. Maybe she was involved in the murder. But we don't know that yet. That's coming. We're not allowed to know that. So yeah, this place I used to see from the Brown line. It'd be nice though if a train went by right here. But it's too early for that. The train going right by would be like, yay. Shot. Now we're coming back on Division Street. You know, curiosity always gets the best of me. And there I am. Oh wow, look at that light. Awesome. I should have the look at old Monte Carlo right there, an SS. I should mic myself up when I'm doing this. And this is all in the brand new concept. I'm going to be probably making more videos like this. Depending on how long they take to make. I'm trying to make them as simple as possible and also as interesting as possible. The mic flag on there, the little muffle thing, it's okay. It cuts out the wind noise, but you can't hear my voice. Maybe it's better just to do the voiceover here. So here I'm coming up on, here's a witness. I think she said it didn't sound like fireworks. I mean, it could have been. I mean, given it's the 4th of July, anything could go on. Yeah, it sounded like fireworks. And I think she says, I live up here. And he's getting her name, stuff. Dog doesn't know what's going on. What's your name? Part of the investigation.
So I think apparently it was a shooting. Shooting? How many people died? Just one. Oh.
So we don't know how many people died.
Alright, so got what I came for. And it is a shooting.
I didn't see nothing. Snitches get stitches. There you have it.
But you can see there's blood on the ground and everything.
Oh wow.
Burn.
They took them away already.
No, blood on the ground. This is Division Street. This is the main artery from one point to the other. And then go back up. Now, the West Loop neighborhood, which is up here on the left, lot of stuff goes on down here at night. And they blocked off the street. Just love the morning light. So I just ran over somebody's hair weave. That's a diner right there. And look at this. The train comes right into my shot. Beautiful.
Got up early, got to see the early morning shooting, which is kind of interesting. Now, what is interesting about this neighborhood?
So I don't know how I'm going to make these videos. I guess I could put subtitles into them, which might be interesting. Because I see a lot of say, okay, so here's the hair weave. You know, maybe there was a fight, somebody ripped out the red hair weaves. You know what they say? If you can't achieve it, weave it. And there you go. Can't achieve it, weave it. This gas station over to the right is interesting, and there's an all 24-hour griddle feeding people late night. So, again, nobody's really out on the street. This is the West Loop neighborhood. Well, kind of West Loop, I guess. But you know, the people come down here and party at night. The neighbors just go insane because there's just like, it's, you know, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, everything gets kind of back to normal, I guess. But we're going down to a playground I used to go to, Erie Playground. And let's see. And this is Erie Playground over on the side there. Peaceful morning. Get to look at the ducks. A couple geese coming up the way. There's some guy looked like he wanted to jump in the river or something up there. So yeah, I didn't want to go and disturb him. I think he was talking to himself or something. Oh, yeah, there he is. Up there to the right. I'm not gonna get into that whole thing. Looks like somebody had some silly string down there, spraying it all over the place. Some of it right there, green stuff. Silly string. And a lock. Somebody's undying love for each other. The lock proves it. Big old lock. Get the lock picking lawyer down there. Take it off. That'd be funny. And I grabbed the GoPro. Let's take a look at these ducks.
But overall, coming down here in the morning is pretty peaceful. My favorite time of the day. Look at this light.
And look at that light. Beautiful. So I got the SD card on the GoPro. I don't know what happened to it because I had some other footage. And this is great. I got my bike in turbo. I can go up this hill with like no problem. Just trucking right along. Love the electric bike. And then their beautiful sunrise light. Can't beat it. And then I'm going to take you down to the right here. And this is the road that'll take you to the East Bank Club. I was telling a story about how Obama used to work at the East Bank Club after he wrote his book, and one of the fellas there playing basketball was like, "Hey, you the guy that wrote that book?" And he's like, "Let me hook you up." He was like, I think, a car dealer or something. He had some dough, and they wanted to bankroll him. He had the right look. Or what did Joe Biden call him? He was clean and articulate. Some racist bullshit that, you know, he never got called out on the rug for. But yeah, Obama put him on the ticket. Whatever. That was back when Joe Biden was you know, hanging out with Klan members in Congress. Bird, is that the guy's name? But hey, good for thee, not for me. And this is the club right down here. This is the East Bank Club. I'm surprised I don't see more people going in there, but it is a weekend. So, and that's coming up here on your right. It's a nice club. I've been in there before. I've worked out. They got a big track that goes around there. It'd be nice to work out there, but it's kind of pricey. But you'd have to go all the time. And that's where people in Chicago go. The who's who right here. A couple bikes down here. And this is the front door to get in. They got restaurants in there. It's pretty nice. I like it. So then my GoPro kind of BBC East Bank Club. And there's the Dave Matthews Bridge. The one that Dave Matthews dumped driver dumped the poo, the drummer or something. Like in the middle of the day. Go figure, right? Middle of the day, the guy comes up and dumps the black water into the pool here. Dave Matthews Day. I believe it was the 8th of August. If I'm not mistaken. There I am, coming up to the bridge, and I guess my SD card jacked. Who knows? But anyway, that's kind of the end of it. And the light was good, so I took a couple pictures. And that's about it. I'll probably make more of these videos once I figure out, you know, the audio, whatnot, make it more interesting. And that's it. Yay. Beautiful light.
There's a train going across. In fact, the lighting down here is really good. I'm going to take out my camera and take some pictures.